Greetings, lords and ladies, and Doctor here. Welcome. So, have you seen my latest blockbuster, The Lost Video of Uncle Chuckie? No? What do you mean, no? Get over to YouTube and go see it. You'll enjoy it. It's short, won't take up too much of your time. It's got kind of a funny ending with me wearing the mask and sticking my thumb up. I just thought it was kind of hilarious. You know, the mask works for me. I hope if Chuck sees it, he'll enjoy it. It's good fun. Anyway, on a more serious note, how is Uncle Chuckie? You know, the thing is, I haven't heard back from anybody who knows him, except for, well, I think there was one person who mentioned something about him, and then the last time I talked to Charles was, I'm thinking it was February, or it was March of 2023. So, and of course, the reason for this is that it's been really odd. You know, one thing is, I had his phone number and it disappeared from my phone. I don't have it written down anywhere, and that really bugs me. My thought, however, is still intact, and what I am saying is that even if I have his number right in front of me, Chuck isn't going to pick up the phone. And that's because he doesn't answer his cell phone. It's not on unless he's expecting a call or for emergency. So that's just not going to happen. Also, trying to call the main home phone isn't going to work because it is disconnected. And that's how Chuck likes it. So there's that. As for email and messaging, FB Messenger and so on. Now look, the last time I heard from Charles, he said he's okay. He's doing better. You know, he recovered. He had a stroke. They went to an elderly people's home, a care facility, and you know, he just didn't want to worry people, and also he's more concerned about his wife right now. So Donna is trying to recover. More than that, I can't tell you. I can only say that Charles is with the number one person whom he loves. And that is what is most important to him right now. The best thing I can do is let him have his time and peace with his wife. Okay, so, I mean, there's only really so much we can do, and I appreciate it from everyone who has worked miracles, and to send energy for healing. But the last time I was in person with Charles we were in Wisconsin celebrating Christmas, and I believe that was the last time, or just before the last time that we stood face to face conversing. And so we went to a restaurant, had some food, and exchanged presents. Charles gave me his very first prototype of an electric Psionics helmet, and it was the helmet that he wore and he used. It's not the blue one. That blue one's pretty cool with the antennas on it and so on, but it's the white one that's battery powered, and it was really great receiving it. Plus I got his hand resonator that he gave me. That was his personal hand resonator. So I have those two items, and So we exchanged Christmas gifts, and then went back to his house and had a wonderful conversation. We enjoyed spending time together and enjoying the holiday, even though we're not real big on holidays. But, hey, Christmas, it's a great excuse to go out and eat until you're stuffed. And, it's the time of year when you're about to say, this is the end of the season of winter and spring's around the corner. Not quite literally, but it's close. And yeah, just enjoy ourselves. Good time to do some indoor stuff too. Unless you like walking out in the snow, and Chuck hates the snow, so we didn't do that. We'll reserve that opportunity for the spring. But anyway, that's the gist of it. Now, if only I could find that damn number. And even if I do, like I said, he's not going to answer. But anyway, we have to move forward. The show must go on. And so must the freedom of this do-it-yourself psionics culture. Because that's what it is. It's a DIY culture. We really do things ourselves. And no time is better than the present for doing things ourselves. You know what it's like trying to call customer service at some places, and whether you get a bunch of laughter on the phone, they put you on hold and hang up on you. Or, it could be the bank, and you tell them, hey, if it's not fraudulent, don't do anything, call me back. And then, of course, they bungled the job, and they end up sending the money back to you, and then you're like, oh shit, you find out yourself by doing a little research that, hey, that's a legitimate company, you owe them money, and now you're not going to get the service you need, or it makes life difficult when you can't depend on other people. And that's happening often enough for me to notice and say, hey, what the fuck is wrong with customer service in some of these companies out there? Especially the more important ones like medical. I mean, that medical, bank, taxes, that's serious shit, man. And when people fuck that shit up, it really just gets under your skin, doesn't it? It's like finding out that you're no longer insured when you're driving your car, and the fucking cop pulls you over and here's my insurance. Oh, you're not insured, Mr. Verloc. That's Dr. Verloc to you. I didn't spend 33 years in evil psionics school to be called Mr. Sorry, I couldn't resist a joke. But, so it's a DIY culture. Everybody's building, rocket ships to fly themselves to the moon if they're billionaires. Hey, billionaires got DIY hobbies. Yeah, they're not really doing it themselves, though. So I guess that doesn't count. But, whether you're building igloos or geodesic dome greenhouses, or you're making a backyard office out of one of those things. I forget what they're called now. Silo. I think it's called a silo. The big grain bin kind of things. I've seen some cool stuff made out of those. Hey, it's not bad. You got all your wall and one unit. Just put that down on some concrete. Put a cone on top of it. You almost got yourself like a supersized telepathy rod. You just need a bunch of circular foundations to make yourself an amplifying pattern. Damn, that would be badass. Anybody who can do that on their own property and build one of those, send me a photo, man. I want to see that. Build yourself a giant amplifying pattern and bolt a chair down on that thing and send me your pictures. I want to see that. That would be so cool. Hell, I'm going to build one now. Yeah. But hey, some of us are getting older, so I do other DIY things like writing my own programs or doing web coding and that sort of thing. So, but hey, look, it is the territory of psionics, DIY culture, and no time is more imperative to be a doer than now. Speaking of which, I did a little project. It's called the VMX Drive. That means Verloc Multimedia Experience, VMX. And it is more than just a jump drive with a flashy Verloc emblem on it. Dual USB ports, phone, tablet, laptop, desktop. It's got every video course that I currently have for sale on it. Like some of the courses, like the Psionics Academy is oh gosh, it's near like $500 for this. It's very important because people who want everything that they need to get started, then go spend some time on it. Psionics Academy is great, but hey, look, you get all the other video courses. And if you join the club this month of December, Merry Christmas, because you're going to get the VMX Drive 50% off. So that means you can spend only like, $500 and get all the video courses. But that's not all. You also get all the audiobooks and some complimentary documents, printout dowsing charts and so on, and a couple of multimedia applications. And you can plug this in. No need to transfer files. You're not going to lose your files with this. You just plug it in, plug and play, listen to your audiobooks, watch your videos. You're done. And it comes with a keychain. And it's waterproof. Did I mention it's heat resistant? Yeah, it's a cool unit. I like it. I've got a couple more of these in my drawer, and I just love looking at them. They're cool. So, 50% off. It is yours. Christmas gift to our club members. Verloc.club. And keep the magic high. So, that pretty much wraps up our little public get-together here, and me just flabbing the lips and telling you about my latest blockbuster on YouTube. The lost video of Uncle Chuckie. Go see it and enjoy. This is our Doctor, wishing all of you happy holidays and maybe a little bit more magic in your life. Keep the magic high. Our Doctor commands.